you just trust that you're going to buy a eyeshadow palette and it's not going to give you an infection. My eye is really uncomfortable and it's really itchy. It's burning pretty badly at this point. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or if this is your first time here, welcome to my channel. I have a super exciting video today. I feel like low-key kind of shady for doing this, but it's more for curiosity than anything else. So the video, as you can see by the title, is a real versus fake Kyshadow palette. It was super difficult to get because I tried to get it the first time around and obviously like I was sleeping on it, but they restocked and I got the email notification and I went onto the website immediately. This is the actual palette. I've already done a review on this palette, so if you have not seen that review, I'll link it down below, but this is more of a comparison video. So if you guys didn't get your hands on the original Kyshadow palette and you're trying to see if somebody's like reselling their Kyshadow palette on eBay and you're hoping to get a real one, I hope this video just kind of helps you spot whether you're actually getting a original palette or whether somebody is completely being shady and is trying to sell you like something for $100 and it's not even the real one and they probably got it for like $6 from China. And I live in LA and I went downtown, where I know there's like a place in downtown that you can get like a bunch of fake stuff, and in the beginning I was like, I don't know if I should do this, maybe I should order it online. And I went to pick this one up yesterday, and this is the fake palette. So let's get into the details of the differences. Starting with the real palette, these are the colors in the real palette over here. And so you can see there's like, it's a really beautiful neutral palette. It's got 7 matte shades, 2 shimmer shades, and it's got that beautiful orange that everybody's going crazy about. And then that's pretty much what it looks like. The fake palette at first glance looks like it maybe, I got a bit of banana powder on it, hang on. Alright, so the fake palette at first glance looks like it's the same palette, but it's really not. Yes, you see that pop of orange shade as well, but this is a more like purple undertones. Like this is meant to be like a very deep brown shade, but it's actually like a purpley shade. This color over here is meant to be more of a golden champagne tone, but it's like kind of a rose gold tone as well. So there definitely are differences in the coloring. Through this video, I'm going to keep the real stuff on this side and the fake stuff on this side. For the real palette, you can see how much more clear the graphic is on this side than on the other side. And you can also see the differences in typeface. This one looks like more of a bolder, like Helvetica typeface, and then this one looks like it's slightly slimmer. Another thing about the packaging is that the original box, you can see that this one, which is the original one, is slightly smaller. Now in a comparison side by side, the direction of the writing is actually opposite to each other, as well as this has a different color bronze, and this is more of a true bronzy shade and this is more of a rose goldy bronzy shade. So moving on to the back of the box. If you look at the back of the box, they are completely different. So they still both have Kylie's signature, and then they've printed this gold panel, and it has all the names of the colors. This information that's on the outside of the box is actually what's on the back of the original palette. The actual palette has a sticker versus the fake palette, which is actually printed on. If we look at the original, if we just like kind of shimmy it back and forth, you can see that foil printing of the drips of the eyes is like a really pigmented and it kind of highlights. On the fake packaging, the foil is less prominent and it's not as metallic as the original packaging. What I thought was really funny is that on the back of both of these palettes, the real one has the color names in order of where they are on the actual palette, and then the fake one has everything reversed. On the back of the fake packaging, there's like all this extra information which was like not called for at all. Okay, so nowhere on the fake palette does it tell you what the ingredients are of the makeup, which is like, I guess, a fail. Alright, so now going into the actual palettes, holding them up next to each other, hopefully you can see just right off the bat the color differences between them. Now they seem very much the same at first glance, but if you look at the one side of the fake side, you can tell that they have purple undertones and the real side has more of an orangey brown undertone. just to confirm, the actual Kyshadow palette didn't do anything to my eye. It is the fake side. Started with the real side and I ended with the fake side. And I have an eye infection, and it's just progressively gotten like more irritated through the day. So I'm going to show you a close-up of what's happened. I really see. In hindsight, I probably shouldn't even have put any makeup on or anything, but I really didn't think that it was an infection. I thought I just woke up with a slightly red eye, but I've never in my life had a red eye like this. It didn't even have the ingredients list on it, so I can't even tell you what the ingredients were. Could it potentially be dangerous? Yes, definitely. Was it worth it to do it for the video? Thank God I still have my eye. But I just wanted to come on here so you guys could see this, so you know like what risk you're taking. Brands don't just have like price tags on their palettes or on their products in general just because they're trying to make money. They have a certain price tag because it's been tested, it's gone through so many tests to make sure that we aren't actually doing anything harmful when we use their products. I'm not condemning anybody that's buying fake products. I know the Kyshadow palette is really pricey. I know makeup is pricey in general. Like, I'd rather, you know, sacrifice a little bit and save up to get a legit palette, and therefore you're actually supporting a brand that you know and you love and you aspire to be able to afford. But yeah, it's a free world, and I kind of want to like debunk these myths of fake products being just as good as real ones, because clearly they're not. One thing I'm not going to do is tell you where to buy fake products, because honestly, if you really want to get a fake product, you don't need me to tell you, you will figure it out. But I will list a link down below to the real Kyshadow palette. If you are a fan of Kylie Jenner, if you're a fan of makeup and makeup brands that are out there in the industry and making really great product with integrity. It just goes to show that, like, if you're gonna go out and you're gonna buy a fake palette, you can't compare it to like your higher end palettes and get upset because like it's not blending properly, because it's a knockoff at the end of the day. But you can clearly see the work that was put into like creating a great formula for this palette. If you're somebody that collects makeup and you are a Kylie Jenner fan, get the palette. If you're somebody that is just looking for a regular neutral beautiful palette that you can work on a day to day, get the Morphe 35O palette, because that palette is half the price. It has double or triple the colors. If you're a Kylie Jenner fan, support her. I think she's awesome. I think the branding, every product that she comes out with is super great, and I'm for what she's doing in makeup and in beauty. Alright, so definitely let me know in the comments what you thought about this video, what you thought about the review. If there are any questions that you have of things that I didn't cover in this video, leave them down below and I will answer them ASAP. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Thumbs up this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Remember, I'm posting videos on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so check back in a couple of days if you want to see more content from me. I will see you in the next one, and goodbye. Mwah.